pass, great reception. That play had it all.
Is Luka with the Mavs at all? That's right, he's hurt, right? Oh, he is playing. They just don't have him out. I was wondering where he was, man. Anybody adding on the squad tonight? Oh, yeah. So, chat, what the goal is to try to finish MUT champions. I'm going to bed at like 2:30. Because I don't have to go to school tomorrow. I want Daddy Wilkins. Chat, I also want to get Champ. No, we'll do the Super Bowl shit later. Or I might even do it tomorrow. Because I believe we have 11 games to do, and I'm just gonna hop right into it. If worst comes to worst, tomorrow morning, offline, I'll do the solo challenges. What is this shy? You gonna try to get through all 11? Yeah, I'm gonna try to get through all 11. I doubt we will, but if we somehow manage to do it, you do gotta finish schoolwork tomorrow. Yeah, yep. I got 2 classes worth, actually 3 classes worth, because I do gotta study for my test on Monday, but I probably will have to study in the morning because I was supposed to study last night, but I was trying to do my Spanish shit. And yeah, Spanish took me a long time. Chat, I'm not doing good on Spanish, just to point that out there. Oh, I'm playing one of these fuckers. Okay. Are you hyped for MLB The Show? You bet I am, bro. Really excited for the new game. What edition are you getting? I'm getting the $99 one. I'm probably getting the one that has you get 30k 3 stubs. I said, no, but I'm spending the 30 fucking K on that shit. No, the 99k. Dude, I'll have chat. Think about this. The best one to pre-order is probably the one that you get the 30k stubs from. If you have the money, of course, and you really love the game. That's probably the best one. I'm pretty sure this motherfucker's gonna go for it. Ooh. probably a fake. Oh, he's actually punting it. Wow. Surprised. I'm shocked. I expected like a fake or some shit. Are you going anywhere tomorrow? No. I'm gonna be home. I'm probably gonna wake up. Maybe do Madden solos and then it depends what time I wake up. If I wake up at like 10:30, then I'll probably just do the solo challenges first. And then I'm gonna do my class that's due Monday's homework first because it's easy. All I gotta do is watch the video like 3 times, answer the questions, get 100 unlike last time, and then do the Josh Green misses a shot. Dude, I'm watching this Mavs game here. On my laptop, I don't have whatever the station it's on. Oh my god. Jump for that. And the Mavericks have only made 1 bucket since I turned it on. There's still 4 minutes to go. That's fucking crazy. Are you gonna be... Yeah, more than likely I'm taking that Friday, Saturday off in March. It's a 10-point game. The Pelicans, who were getting blown the fuck out, I thought this game was over because I was looking at the scores. Now it's all of a sudden a 10-point game with like 4 minutes to go. How you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Yeah, it also depends what time I wake up. Like if I wake up, I'll probably do the Madden challenges. Spencer Dindy makes 1 free throw. By the way, this is the 2nd time the Mavs have scored. If Dinwiddie makes this be clutch. Spencer Dindy makes the 2nd free throw. Let's go. Now back up to 12. Damn it. Ugh. They're already at 8. Damn, man. What are you doing tomorrow? I'm more than likely playing MMO up until probably 12. So then I'm going to go to bed at 12 because I think I got to work early. No, I think I want to get up early and, oh, Spinners in, we got some assistance. All of a sudden, holy shit, I just looked at the score. 106 to 194. Just figured I'd take a look. Let's go down. Smart move. Holy shit, Arizona. Chat, do you guys like... Chat, what I'm thinking, what I might do is I might do a March Madness bracket with some of y'all, and the winner can get a prize. Maybe like a Stubbs or something, I don't know. Oh wait, why the fuck am I running this play? Oh, I didn't want this play. Ah, that's not a good play to run in the red zone. That's a terrible play call by me. I didn't want that play. I don't know why I ran it. Oh, Waddle, you gotta catch that. Did you watch the skills competition tonight? Yeah, I watched when I was doing my homework. I kind of liked it, but I kind of hated it. The fans, I mean, I get it. Where were the fans? It sounded like a fucking empty. It sounded like COVID, kind of. Like, if there was a game, like, during COVID. Like, that's, like, oh, it's... Let's try to away, we'll kick a field goal. Like, it sounded like an empty gymnasium. The Pro Bowl is honestly a joke. Now... I understand. I think... I don't know what I want to say, chat. How'd you fix the Pro Bowl? I mean, put it at the middle of the season? No, I hate the idea of that being like the middle of the season like they do in the other sports. Could make sense. Since we're playing 17 game, call that as like a bye week. But then, who the fuck do we know to vote for? You know, I don't know, chat. I gotta wait. I'm gonna watch it Sunday probably. I probably won't. I knew this motherfucker would run it. I knew that motherfucker would run it there, man. I need to get better at defense. If that's the one thing I need to work on. It's probably defense. And better offensive play calling. Alright, we need a touchdown here. We gotta win games tonight? Yeah. So we'll have 10 more games to go after this game here. That's a tutty. You gotta upgrade your team. What do I get, chat? With 5 million coins. You need to mix your plays. I try to, but yeah, I should try that more often. Mix up match plays. I just hate running zone. What? What the fuck are you doing? Why are you moving? Why was he moving all the way with him? It's fucking zone coverage. It's zone coverage, and this fucking cornerback is gonna do this. Yep, he's doing the same exact shit, this fucking motherfucker. Holy shit, it's an 8-point game in this fucking Pelicans Madden game. Oh my god, what a pick by Tremaine Edmonds. When there's a minute 40 to go. pick. That was a pick. I should have threw it low. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, chat. That was terrible. Didn't win a shotgun block. Oh my god, it's 102 to 108. 57 seconds to go. 104, 108, my bad. Oh my god. Ow, fucking dick. Sacked. Mavericks take a timeout. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, Kurt Warner's in the game? I didn't know that. No one. Fumble that bitch. Of course, Kurt Warner doesn't fumble. Very intriguing to see what this guy does. Ooh. Chat, call me a bitch. Brandon Ingram misses a shot. .6 to go. Arizona's number 5? I didn't know that. I thought they would be bad this year. Oh, please tell me did money on the line. Damn it, damn it, damn it. You missed the second one. Falcons take a timeout. Will you be live on release day for MLB The Show? I will probably be live from midnight to 2 in the morning for MLB The Show. I probably will have the day off from work because I'll probably request it off. But I probably won't be live until like 3 o'clock for MLB The Show. Because I'll probably have some schoolwork to do. So you can probably see me on that Thursday. I probably won't be live until about the time the game comes out because I'll work on some schoolwork. See what I can get done. And then plan will be the show. Yeah, I'll probably do schoolwork up until 11:30. But it also depends what time I get out of work. Which hopefully I don't have to work Thursday. They give me Thursday, Friday off. Mavericks take a timeout, so it's a 3-point game. 6.6. Damn. All right. Man, I feel bad for this guy. I'm chewing clock on him, but it's not his fault. I want to get some. I want to get all 11 done.
Thin layer. My secret ingredient? Help him out.
Terrible.
Trust the process.
He lost by like 7 yards. What the fuck am I watching?
Are you measuring it?
Oh no, you need cheese. You need to cover the entire.
Oh, the whole bag.
Yes. You need to cover it.
Is that a pound of cheese? 2 pounds of cheese? 2 pounds of cheese.
You need a full cover there, so you can't see any of it.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna push it down, and that'll bring all of the lovely flavors and juices and sauces up to the surface.
Bacon. Hold the fuck up. Just get it. Get the yards back. Canadian bacon now, chat. Holy fuck, what am I watching?
Yeah.
Let's get those spread out.
This one, just a light drizzle.
Touchdown, bitch. Let's go. Oh, that's not a tutty.
Now McChickens.
Yeah.
Now McChickens!
This that you have to do.
Okay.
Don't want the bun.
Oh.
Want the bun.
Too much dough.
And there's maple syrup on this shit, chat. Holy fuck. And more sauce.
Singles.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And now you want to carry this all the way to the edge.
More cheese, chat.
The other one I got for me is quite heavy. At 350 for 40 minutes.
350 for 40 minutes?
350 for 40 minutes.
Okay. Is it ready?
It is. Be very careful. It's very hot.
Well, we called a timeout. I thought it went to a 2-minute warning, but that doesn't matter because that's a tutty.
I want one of these brown edges. Yes, the crispy edges are the best.
That's good. Let's see the edge of that.
Oh. Yes.
Don't eat that.
I want to try this, but at the same time I don't. I'm be very interested if this guy does not quit.
Once you meet with a TurboTax expert who will do your taxes for you, you're free to do not taxes.
Clearly confused, you're running the ball down 10.
Up to 2 times softer in just 2 washes. Discover yours.
Hi, do you like custom schools? Do you like the Blue Ridge Mountains of Georgia? You bet your sweet tookus you do. And let me tell you something. This college in the heart of Blue Ridge, Georgia. Blue Ridge Frenchies. Well, it's season 7. It's time to dive deep. It's time to pick it up. We're defending our title. And we must remember that we are the top of the food chain. So season 7 begins on a weary night in March. And here we go. I hope you enjoy. Like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Or come hang out and watch on Twitch where we record these live. Wow! Let's go, season 7. Oh, and by the way, Whopper, double, triple, mega Whopper! The linebacker, Isaiah Hines, is actually named Nigel Thornberry now, okay? Guard Stephen Moore in Dr. Feds. We had George Rogers, who is now Wilma Hogfit. And then another outside linebacker, we had Eric Carlson, has been Montana. Wide receiver Andre Rankin get renamed to Dansby Swanson. So there's that. Wide receiver Rashad Johnson is now Jackson James Cage. I couldn't fit that. So his name is Jackson Jam, and his back of his jersey says S Cage. Quarterback has been renamed to Crunchwrap. Patrick Smith has been renamed to Doug fucking Sucks. What a name. Athlete Andy Smith, which I'm pretty sure became our fullback. Herb Burns is now his name. We did safety Corey Jones is now renamed to Jeff Goldblum. Guard Eric Brewer is now named Tyler.
Well, I'm kind of confused why he's going for it. All you need is a field goal, bud.
To Braden Ranch. Outside linebacker Mike Thompson was renamed to Jonathan Prince. Middle linebacker Craig Osborne was renamed to Johnny Boozman II. Darren Jones was renamed to, let me make sure I say this one correctly, Diglester Hardunkenshub. Thank you for giving me the goddamn hardest name on this side of the Mississippi. The #1 quarterback recruit we did has been renamed from Travis McMillan to Tommy Pickles. And then we had Jordy Clark was renamed to Monkey D. Luffy. I don't know how to read that. I don't even remember who gave it to me, but there you go. Henry Richardson was renamed to Squirrely Nuts, and Jamal Johnson, I think, is a tackle over here. It's renamed to Father Skin. Then we had Luke Williams, who we ended up making a freshman quarterback. He's going to be depth for us here, Gooch Bronson, because we're going to end up redshirting Tommy Pickles, but there you go. Martin Johnson was renamed to My Cock Small. I had to cut 15 players, chat. Some of y'all are going to be pissed because some of y'all sucked. We had to cut Mike Cunt, Cardi's Nuts, Muff McDiving, Dixon Uranus, Booby Fuller, Tyler Assboy, Lil Dimmu, Derek Butler, Eric Smith, Johnny Kirk, Brian Butler, Dune Pig, and Jax Border. The way his name's it's gonna suck, but we'll figure it out. Chubb, Wilma Hogfit. God damn it! Are you fucking?
Wherever you are on life's journey, AAA Insurance has the right coverage at the right price. Auto insurance, home insurance, life insurance. Protection and service from a name you trust. AAA Insurance. Switch and save today.
I just picked up these Morningstar Farms veggie sausage breakfast sandwiches. Use the protein we need after a long night out. Best decision to make. Totally.
Foot jobs with Morningstar Farms. Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Blue Ridge Frenchies, the heart of Blue Ridge, Georgia, our custom school. We're diving into more Season 7 action. Let's get it, baby. If you enjoy these videos, of course, leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel. Up to bye week. Who's it? Oh my God, they're just naked. They're naked. He's like so fucking in, it's stupid. 12 seconds, he went out. Yep. Oh my God. I'm happy about it.
7-8, we go to the finals of the games, chat. It's the final 10 games. I hope we finish. I hope I'm either kicking someone's ass or someone kicks my ass.
It's that time of year again, everybody. Madden season is what the marketing team at EA would want you to call it. It's really just the start of football season.
Oh, this is my guy right
As
here.
fans of the sport get ready for the NFL's return, EA uses this as a perfect opportunity to shove their exclusive simulation NFL game in your face. From forcing you to beg for a code to a closed beta, to announcing controversial to get people talking about their game, and to the spam of uploads to YouTube.
And chat, that's what MLB The Show does on like Madden. MLB The Show allows everybody to play their tech tests and get feedback and shit. But unlike Madden, it's a closed beta, and you have to get lucky.
EA-affiliated content creators overhyping a
Just point it out.
quality game. Yeah, if you were unaware, only EA is allowed to make simulation NFL games.
Yep.
They have no competition. The game is one of the best-selling in the world because it's the only NFL game, and the NFL is really popular. EA has no real incentive to put effort into this game because they have what is essentially a monopoly. Let's imagine you're a senior in high school and you've just mentally checked out. You have one big project left before you graduate.
Yeah.
You half-ass it. You only need to get a 70 to pass, so you do the bare minimum to get
Exactly.
Did you create something great? A work of art? Hell no. But what you made was enough, I guess. Madden 23 is that half-ass school project.
Yeah.
The difference is that it's also the exclusive video game for one of the most popular brands in the world, and it's made by one of the richest companies in the world. And it feels like a half-assed school project made by someone who mentally checked out a decade ago. I almost didn't make this video. I figured that maybe by not acknowledging EA, and by just ignoring the game altogether, I'd be doing more damage. If this isn't a game worthy of my time or yours, why make a whole video on it? Part of me figured that my audience should know by now that Madden will not be a good game until EA receives competition again. I thought that by now, most sane people would be able to predict that Madden 23 would not be worth their $70. But I've been looking through Twitter and, well, it seems like a lot more people than usual are falling for EA's marketing. It seems like my review is still necessary. The Madden YouTubers are calling this a great game. Yes, Madden 23, a great game. They're entitled to their own opinion. And it's better than Madden 22. It is. Even I agree with that. But really, a great game? A YouTuber who I enjoy watching, That Franchise Guy, he also goes by Marcus, released a review on Madden 23, a generally positive one, calling it a step in the right direction. Marcus, I love you and your content, but come on, man. How can you be so level-headed and polite? When I see step in the right direction, it actually angers me. IGN used that term in 10 straight Madden reviews. This is a series that has been taking steps in the right direction for over a decade, and not once has there been a definitive, solid Madden title that you can say, yeah, this is the one again. If every year they are taking tiny steps forward, at what point do we expect the game to actually get to where it needs to be? I feel like we can't just praise a billion-dollar company holding the NFL license hostage for simply improving just a bit, after 10 years of improving just a bit, and still charging full price for their game. Marcus isn't wrong. Madden 23 is a step in the right direction, but that's exactly what makes it so frustrating and so bad. It's a terrible base game that's been slightly updated every year, and while it's nice that it's a better game than Madden 22 and not a worse...
Oh, that's a tutty. That's a fucking tutty, bitch. That's a tutty, bitch. That's a tutty, bitch.
Going from an F to a D- is an improvement, but not one worthy of...
New inventory is arriving daily at Task Volvo. Click to browse our selection of new and pre-owned Volvo
praise. In my opinion, and as I'll show you with heavy evidence throughout this video, there hasn't been a truly good Madden title in a long time. And the last time there was, it was because EA had to fight for their spot at the top, competing against alternative NFL games like NFL 2K, NFL Game Day, NFL Fever, and more. Then, in 2005, EA signed a deal with the NFL, preventing any other company from making a game that could compete with Madden. And here we are today. Madden 22 was universally hated shortly after launch. Every year, a lot of people overhype the new Madden games, especially content creators affiliated with EA or ones who rely on playing Madden to earn a living, by romanticizing the game's improvements without acknowledging just how far off the game truly is from being...
What the fuck? Oh, I was playing Zone.
Madden 22 was praised a good bit for a few weeks after it came out, before the popular opinion on the game quickly replaced the hype with the truth. It was ass, and eventually, nearly everyone agreed. Madden NFL 23 is not a good game. It hasn't been good in over a decade. I wish I didn't have to be one of the few people actually being straight up with you guys and not sugarcoating what I say, but to me, it seems like most content creators and those with a platform are too scared to ruin their relationships with EA or some of their friends who work on the game to actually be brutally honest. We don't need to pat EA for taking baby steps every year. This is a billion-dollar corporation with a monopoly over one of the most popular brands in the world. I'm not going to hold back, because we need less sellouts and more honesty. I will give this game credit where credit is due. Gameplay has some legitimate improvements this year, making the game much more fun to play compared to Madden 22. Field sense is the buzzword EA used this year, and while most of it is just marketing talk, there is some new stuff here. The new tackling system is the most noticeable improvement. Instead of seeing the same 7 tackle animations every game, and being able to predict the outcome of a play based on what animation is getting triggered, the game has a new, more physics-based tackling and collision system. It's not as nice as Backbreaker's Euphoria engine tackling system from 2010, and it's less of a true physics-based system and more of a branching animation system, but the result is less predictable gameplay and a greater feeling of user control. This leads to a much better online competitive game, adding a skill gap that hasn't really been there in previous years. It's not amazing or perfect or Backbreaker, but it's a lot better than it has been. However, after spending some time with the game, I started to see some recurring animations, and that new, fresh feeling started to wear off. I eventually started feeling like I was playing Madden 22 again, only with a slight patch. Throwing the ball has seen some changes, now with a new passing system that gives you more control over where you place the pass. It's honestly not that different from what you normally see. You aim your pass with the stick as always, just with a bit more control over the arc power and placement of the pass. While ball trajectory overall is still way lower than it should be, and defenders can still intercept nearly anything in the most glitchy ways possible, it is a step forward for the game, further adding to that skill gap I mentioned previously. It's clear that with gameplay, EA is catering to the Ultimate Team online competitive crowd, because that's the game mode.
Oh my god, that shit, what's in?
That's what makes them money. If that sounds like you, then you'll have probably a decent time with this game, because you probably don't care about all the other little stuff EA misses the mark with. If you're more of an offline player, however, or someone looking for a true NFL simulation, or someone looking for something fresh and different for once, well, you're out of luck, because the positives end here.
Yeah, bitch.
In the sense that elite edge rushers actually get
nice shit.
However, that's mostly because the blocking AI in this game is horrendous.
I'm going to time out.
Knows how to block. Madden games from the PS2 seem to have more consistent blocking.
I don't know why I do that, but
into each other. Passes will still be thrown straight to a defender 10 yards away from the target receiver. Jump balls nearly always still favor the defensive back. Defenders will make plays despite their heads being turned completely. Fumbles and interceptions are still way too frequent because this game is catered to online competitive play and is not meant to be an NFL simulation. Despite being the exclusive simulation NFL game, this game is catered to online competitive play and is not meant to be an NFL simulation. Despite being the exclusive simulation NFL game. Basically, the gameplay of Madden 22 is still here. The tackling is improved, and there's more control over how you throw the ball. But in between the tackles and after the catch, it's the exact same game. It's still really rough and annoying to play, just less so than last year. As we'll get into later on, it's full of bugs, glitches, horrible presentation and commentary, and so much more. Player movement is advertised as new, called 360 cuts this year. How is this any different from real player motion in Madden 19 or whatever they've been calling it the last few years? I have no idea. You can cut with just the stick by quickly changing direction. It's just marketing stuff, because this is what we've had for years, just slightly tuned and tweaked, just like every single other feature in Madden. Here's some footage of the tackling in Backbreaker, a game from 2010. Notice how it works compared to Madden 23. Here's some footage of All Pro Football 2K8, 2K's last football game. This is the classic comparison I always use. It still, to this day, looks better than Madden and everything but graphical fidelity. While gameplay is still a mess, it's actually the highlight of Madden 23 because it's at least better than previous years. If you hated the gameplay of Madden 22, you'll hate most of Madden 23's gameplay. It'll feel a bit better, a bit more like you're in control. It'll feel a bit less cheesy and scripted. Keyword here is a bit. This is why some people are praising the game, or calling it a step in the right direction, because EA finally made 2 tweaks to gameplay. This is what Twitter is raving about. Let's see who's still raving about Madden 23 in a month. To really highlight just how far behind EA is with franchise mode, here's what NBA 2K is adding to their mode this year. Eras you can start in, from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s to the 2010s, all with unique CPU gameplay styles, team logos, uniforms, rosters, even presentation, with retro scoreboards and filters based on that era. Teams will auto-relocate to where they would in real life, such as the Supersonics moving to Oklahoma City, although you can customize, reject, or change any of these moves. Every era has its own menu presentation, finance, scale, gameplay, and playbooks, dynamic shorts length, referee evolution throughout the eras, and so much more. This is all from one small addition of many to 2K's franchise mode MyNBA. You could expect EA to do something similar in Madden 45, considering NBA 2K games from over a decade ago have a deeper franchise mode than Madden 23. Even older Maddens, like Madden 07 on the PS2, have deeper franchise modes than Madden 23, and by a lot. So, what has EA added to their franchise mode this year? The mode that needs the most attention and is so far behind the 8 ball. The only simulation NFL mode in the only simulation NFL game. Well, there's a visual overhaul to the menus, just like there is every year. Wow, crazy stuff. Now in free agency, there is something called active negotiations, where you get periods of time you can use to offer up to 5 players a contract, simulating the real-time frenzy of free agency. However, this is nothing new, and instead simply a half-assed version of Madden 12's free agency. Well, EA also added a player interest bar called Player Motivations to free agents. Oh wait, that was in Madden 15, so again, nothing new, just recycled older features in a mode that needs a lot more than that. What about player tags? Just a cosmetic label for most players, a half-assed version of player roles in Madden 07. So, what's new here exactly? Nothing. Franchise is more untouched than it's been in the last few years. Now keep in mind, I have no issue with EA bringing back older features they removed. The issue is that there are over 70 features that used to be in Madden games that no longer are. So adding back 2 or 3 in a half-assed way and then calling it a year is pretty lame, especially when compared to what 2K is doing. How can EA be innovating their game if they can't even match the depth of Madden 08? Yes, relocations are the same. All the annoyances I have with this mode every year are still present. Contracts can't be longer than 7 years, so Mahomes' contract doesn't exist in the exclusive simulation NFL video game. Playoff stats are not tracked. Simulated stats make no sense. We asked for better scouting and coordinators. EA half-assed it in the worst possible way last year. This year it's about the same. I miss the old scouting, which was incredibly bare bones. Oh, remember these faces used for created players or draft classes? They are, yet again, the same.
Oh,
True create a player system for face of the franchise mode. There is no training camp, no real offseason, no compensatory picks, or waiver wire, or anything you'd expect if you follow the NFL. It's just a mess of a mode, with all the same issues for years, because EA has no idea what they are doing. Ever since 2013, they've been building upon the same base game, slowly adding feature by feature every year, only to cause more bugs, glitches, and further messing up the game. When
wide open ETN, that motherfucker.
Build Madden the right way. But no, let's take the base code of Madden that everybody hates, slap some band-aids on it every year, and call it a game. Remember hashtag fix Madden franchise?
Yeah.
Well, EA must assume they already fixed it, because they barely touched it this year, despite the fact that this mode is missing over 70 features from older Maddens, so it can't even compare to a PS2 game. And then, compared to what other sports games, like 2K or even MLB The Show are doing with their mode, EA's looks like an absolute joke. Because it is. Franchise mode in Madden would be acceptable on the PS1. If this mode was on the PS2, it would look pretty bad. It is now 2022. Why aren't we holding EA more accountable for this? Face of the franchise is a bit better than usual, with the cutscenes and story being less involved and more optional. However, you start in year 5, meaning no college football or career backstory, and there's again not much to do besides some cutscenes, playing games, and some cosmetic touches. It's connected to the yard, but it's just not very streamlined. It's not like 2K where you have a hub world like the city or the park to walk around. Compare Madden 23's career mode to an old game like NBA 2K.
Are you fucking... Dude, Julian Edelman needs to fuck off.
This mode is simply an excuse to keep using the Frostbite engine that holds Madden back. It's really cheesy and lame, and only enjoyable if you're a kid who hasn't played anything better. Other game modes include the Madden Legacy game, which is just a play-now game with 2 teams of classic players. Basically what we had in Madden 19.
Sleep better tomorrow night with a new mattress for
Damn,
worth
that
less.
sucks.
Shop all the top.
With the Legends versus the Elites, only with a John Madden spin. It's a nice gesture, I guess, but like everything else in this game, it feels half-assed. Why not go the extra mile and bring back a few historic teams? You know, like the ones that used to be in Madden? Oh right, historic players need to be behind a paywall and MUT so EA can make even more money. Ultimate Team is back, and I'm not even going to cover it. If you pay money to buy packs in Ultimate Team, just close this video right now. It's not for you. Give me a dislike while you're at it. You are the problem. Superstar KO is just as lame as ever, with basically no incentive to play, no real changes. Gameplay that got old 2 years ago, and there's a newer, more updated tutorial mode. It's probably the most fun thing this game has to offer, and it's not really fun. In In terms of presentation, the John Madden touches are nice, but beyond those clips throughout the menu, this game is some of the worst presentation you'll ever see in a sports game. Laughably generic is a good way to describe it. Yes, it's the exact same commentary team we've had since Madden 17. That's 7 years in a row. Meanwhile, games like 2K, again comparing to a basketball game here because EA has no NFL competition, games like 2K have multiple commentary teams with special guests. You'll hear Charles Davis and Brendan Gaudin say the same annoying lines you've been hearing for 7 years. The crowd barely exists. Look at this clip from 2K8. Listen. When you juke someone, the crowd reacts.
Fuck me!
In Madden 23, third and islands. Throw a Hail Mary, the crowd is a little excited. This game is dead. There is no atmosphere. No effort put into it at all. The cuts to the crowd look awful. Sideline terrible. The graphics look at no referees. Media is at rest for different eras of history. Almost every Madden game up to Madden 20 had referees. The halftime and pregame is the most thing you'll ever see. No substance at all. From the underwhelming stock music to the generic camera shots and the horrible commentary, this is one of the worst sports games ever in terms of presentation. You know that feeling when you turn on Fox or CBC for football? That epic cutting you for what? EA doesn't understand any of that because the Fox or CBS or and you hear that epic orchestra music hyping you for what's to come. EA doesn't understand any of that because their game puts you to sleep before the action. This game is just so far behind where it should be. For the one and only simulation NFL game, it's just sad. ESPN NFL 2K5, a game from 2004, still blows Madden 23 away in terms of presentation. Here's a recent quote from the game's senior producer, Clint Oldenburg. "We are very confident that our game for Madden 23 is going to be the most polished version of Madden that we've had in a long time. What I'm not going to say is it's going to be perfect, but I am going to say the team is still striving to reach perfection, as hard as that may be to reach. That is what our goal is. Polish is our top priority, and we know we cannot reach our goals if players believe that our game is a buggy experience." Oh, the game is a buggy experience.
It is.
Bugs are everywhere. Everything is broken. It sucks. Most of these bugs were present in the last few Maddens, so it's not like this is going to be patched up and fixed. No Madden in the last 5 years has felt polished, not even after the final update. These issues still exist because the team working on Madden either isn't given the time to fix them, or has no idea how to. So why would anyone call this a good game? Marketing. EA has such a manipulative method to get people talking about Madden. First, they had a closed beta. If they truly wanted user feedback from the beta, and they truly wanted the game to improve, it would be open, so more players could give feedback. Instead, beta codes are given to EA-affiliated YouTubers and streamers, and the average person needs to retweet, follow, get on their knees and beg, just to get a code for a beta meant for feedback. This causes Madden to go trending online, and gets people straight up begging for codes to play the game early for free, mostly kids, creating an army of demand for the game. Then there is the ratings review. This is controversial on purpose, as it gets people discussing Madden online, reminding everyone that the one and only NFL game is coming and to pre-order it. These ratings change every week and only apply to the game modes EA doesn't care about, like franchise. So really, what's the point here? Right, marketing. Then there's the fact that Madden 22 was such a bad game that by simply being a little bit better, Madden 23 can win over the hearts of anyone that doesn't have a brain. The EA-affiliated YouTubers go out and claim that this game is amazing, simply because it's better than last year's all-time terrible Madden. Experienced reviewers will do the same, overhyping the game's tiny steps forward and ignoring all the issues and missing features, likely because they're unaware of them and aren't qualified to review this game. EA will then quote these YouTubers and journalists to further promote their game, hoping to draw in as many players as possible so they can turn to the only game mode EA promotes, Ultimate Team, and then spend money gambling on packs with microtransactions, further increasing EA's profits. And yes, MUT is a pay-to-win game mode.
No, it's not.
Through with what content creators are doing. It's quite easy to feel jaded. EA and also the NFL. Look at the average fan as an idiot who will buy anything with their logo on it. Do you really want to be that guy? There is a lot more wrong with this game that I simply don't have time to go over in a simple review. Madden 23 is a better playing version of Madden 22, and it is a better game. But
Beef boils.
It's not a good game. EA has set the bar very low, which may cause some to overrate or overhype.
Yeah, I want to quit. We'll play the quad
But as I just showed you, this game is not worth your money. Don't be fooled or manipulated by marketing. Did the devs do everything they could to improve this game? Maybe, maybe not. It's impossible to know. But I simply don't care. You can't give a sports game a good score simply because it improved. Madden has been in such a bad state for so many years, and now is not the time to say, thank you, EA. You fixed the game a little bit. It no longer needs any attention. We are off your back now. Because Madden 23 is not a good game, not even close. Is it a lot better than Madden's 18 through 22? I guess. But it's not even close to PS2 era Madden, such as Madden 08 in terms of depth. It's not even close to Backbreaker, a game from 2010 in terms of physics. It's not even close to All Pro Football 2K8 in terms of gameplay. And it's not even close to any other modern sports game on the market right now.
Should we get the quad father?
Trust me, I'm sick of making these comparisons every year. I'm sick of constantly having to talk about old games like 2K8 or Backbreaker or 2K5 or Madden 08. But I'm forced to until EA successfully surpasses these games, and they haven't come close. And for the exclusive simulation NFL game. Sweet pillows of softness.
This is soft.
Holy Charmin.
He's just gonna run it with the quad father.
Everybody, Charmin Ultra Soft is so cushiony soft, you'll want more, but it's so absorbent, you can use less. Enjoy the go with Charmin. Okay. Getting ready? We all have our routine.
You gotta get the quad father? I don't know. I don't want to spend $500K for him, though.
But of all the things you remember to bring with you, naloxone could be the most important. It can reverse an opioid overdose and save a life. If you or someone you know...
Huh? What'd I say? I don't know what I said. I didn't hear you either. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Chat, I'm just gonna run commit the rest of this game. Oh, damn, we could have had that. Damn, I should have had it, but I didn't get there. Chat, do you think Jalen Hurts catches a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl? Someone could win $20,000. Yeah. We're live right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for your Bengals. They kind of got hosed. Yeah, I mean, it was all in the script, dude. All in the script, baby. All in the script. Jack, do we think the NFL's rigged? Yes or no? Is the NFL scripted? Who knows? I mean, Aaron Foster, I don't know if we can take his word for it. He probably lost some money gambling, Chad, so now he's coming out with this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe we gotta hook him up to a lie detector test. Yeah, I am. I can't tell you that. Because when I made it, I didn't expect to get make a YouTube channel. Now I do. Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. Dude, you're gonna beat me on my ass in this fucking game. I only do it for the fun. You have the quad fire. That guy is a fucking tank. I need to get him. Oh my god, terrible. Johnson, cover him, man. Come on. Yeah. I can tell you right now if you want, and that's touch on. No, go on your YouTube. It's gonna be under Greg G. Huh? Well, power it up! Or get a sticky note, get something. So it's Greg. Yeah. And it's font, and then it's F O N T O. Yeah. A I N E. Yeah. Oh my god, my throat. I don't know. That's my go-to play. I know. That's CeeDee Lamb. Wish it was Tyreek. I don't have enough. I don't know. I think Tyreek might be faster. Chat, we need our boys to get going. Huh? My throat. No, I just woke up one morning, my throat was sore. I had a sore throat, stuffy nose. But then I went to the store in the morning after class, bought a thing of cough drops, went through one bag one day, went through another bag yesterday. Went through half a bag today, and now I'm feeling better. My throat. I can cough now, which I haven't been able to cough in 2 days. Been able to get rid of some of the green stuff in my throat. Yeah, no COVID. I can taste. Trust me, if I couldn't taste my toothpaste in the morning, I wouldn't have gone to school. I had it once too. It was not fun. I was in bed the entire time. I was hot one minute, I was cold the next. Sit up. Yeah. At work, when I had it, felt something in my throat. My throat started hurting. I was wondering what was going on. I got some water, chugged that down. Woke up the next morning. I had COVID. Not good. And I got at work. I think I got like 2 people at work got it for me, or maybe it was just 1. Sure. Holy shit, Arizona's fucking Oregon. Yeah, I'm ready. Oh. I'll be of age in 6 months. I'm in college. I'm doing the general studies program at my school. Not gonna say what because I don't trust people, but I'm taking the general studies things and then thinking about going into accounting. So taking a bunch of accounting stuff. But yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'll do it when I transfer to a different school next year because I'm transferring after I finish this year up. But I don't know if I'll be continuing. It depends how I feel. Well, where I live, the first 2 years are free because it's community college, and then you're able to transfer to another school. Yeah. Uh-huh. Huh. It's interesting. That's neat. Yeah, it is expensive, let me tell you. 93. I don't spend money in the game, so. Last year was the one and only year I'll ever spend money on this game. Well, I spent money last year because I actually had money, and I felt like, you know, let's see if I'll have more fun spending money and whatnot. And let me just try it out, see if it's, you know, I can do it, you know, if it's fun or not. And I just, when I was spending money, it was cool opening packs, you know, having a bunch of coins. But the game was actually dog shit, didn't have fun playing it. So in like about January last year, I stopped playing, and then as I was thinking about it, man, I wasted money on nothing. So I then said I'm going back to no money spent, because I actually have more fun being no money spent than spending money. Exactly, me too. Because I have 5 million coins right now. I don't know what to spend it on. Yeah. 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 And plus I'm... Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm very frugal about my money. I don't like spending it on things unless I really want to, like, because... No, I'm in double... I'm not going to say specifically how much money I have because I don't want people to, you know, have... But I'm in double digits on money. Not going to say how much, but I'm in double digits. From just working and just saving. Like, I'm almost done paying off my... Like, I'm almost done, I think, paying off my first car that I got. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when... Yeah. 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 Because I want to, you know, have enough money to be able to get a house for my kids when I have them and live a good retirement. No, I don't have kids. I'm 20 years old. I'm saying, like, in the future when I have kids and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah. Because, like, when I'm 20, like, I want to, you know, work, get money, and, you know, just live my life, relax. You know, chilling. I don't want to be dealing with kids. I'm like 25. It's like too much. I don't need that in my life. When I'm like about 35, that's a good time, I feel like. Yeah. New ways, Barry Bonds in MLB The Show. Holy shit. I don't know, I saw this video on Twitter I'm seeing. There's a shot of 25 in Bonds. But that's interesting. Can't wait for that game. That's when I stop playing Madden, is when MLB The Show comes out. Then I don't stop, and then I'll play MLB Show until Madden comes out. Yeah, it is a fun game. You don't have to spend any money on that game, and that's why I love it. I do suck at the game, but I'm trying to get better. That's why tomorrow I'm gonna start practicing, getting my eye down and shit like that. Yeah, but Yeah. It's all about practicing, but as you get older, you don't have time to be playing these games. You got a life and shit. Alrighty. Sounds good. Man, I love it. I will. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'll check it out. Peace. What a good guy, man. Pleasure talking to him and shit like that. I need... Yeah, what I'm gonna have. Alright, we're 8-9. Going to game 18. 3 more. We should be able to be done by 2:30. Chat, Barry Bonds in MLB The Show. Can we believe it? I don't know. Well,
I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Every morning I break my legs. And every afternoon I break my arms. At night, I lie awake in agony until my heart attacks put me to sleep. I was born with glass bones. I say disco, you say party, disco, disco. I say disco, you say party, disco, disco. Solo. I say disco, you say party, disco, disco. I say disco, you. Say party, disco, disco. Solo. I say disco, you say party, disco, disco. I say disco, you say party, disco, disco. Solo. I say disco, you say party, disco, disco. I say disco, you say party, disco, disco. Solo. I say disco, you say party, disco, disco. Whopper, 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 Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame breakfast with perfect toppers. I rue this day. Whopper, 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 Junior, double, triple, Whopper, flame breakfast with perfect toppers. I rue this day. Whopper, Whopper. You're a boy, and I'm a man. And tonight, I'm gonna love to manhandle you. Now it hurts. Stop while you're ahead. The mic down. Hold on, shut up. Shut up. Rey Mysterio. You remember this, pal. You're a boy, and I'm a man. When you and I get together here tonight, I'm gonna get on top of you and... You're a boy. He retires the first time. I asked for his address. I'm like, I'm not going to just text you. Congrats on this incredible career. I write him this, handwritten letter, cursive, mail it, bottle of wine, right? Mail it, congratulations. When you come back and play, I should get the letter back and the wine back. No, Tom's just keeping it, right? I mean, supposedly he reads the letter often just to see the nice things that I said about him. I'm like, if he expects, he's mistaken. He retires the first time. I asked for his address. I'm like, I'm not going to just text you. Congrats on this incredible career. I write him this, eloquent handwritten letter. What would you give up for the Bills to win the Super Bowl this year?
My asshole.
What did he say? Thoughts on Tom Brady?
Kisses his children.
Words like they're
So it's raining, right? And you pass a bus stop. There are three people there. Your most trustworthy friend, a pregnant woman who has to go to the hospital, and the girl of your dreams. Your smart car only has two seats. What do you do? Oh, I heard you smart. You give your car to your most trustworthy friend. She takes your pregnant lady to the hospital, and then you skate the bus stop with the girl of your dreams. No, you go home and Green Jr., University of Notre Dame. Ibrahim Moises, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. Jack Marius Tagliatrix, Michigan State University. The Isaiah T. Billings Clyde, Coastal Carolina University. The Jasper Probin III.
My name is...
When I eat a burrito, I am not walking freely and eating a burrito. I am not sitting lazily on the couch eating a burrito. I am over a dish with it. Your shit is falling out of it the entire time. And I don't want to get... If you want to spill stuff on your shirt, you can. How lazy are you? You're walking and eating a burrito.
Isn't that... Wouldn't be sitting and eating...
How much multitasking do you need to do with your food? Sit and eat your food. I don't understand.
Do you think that walking while holding a burrito is multitasking?
I find walking and eating to be an issue.
Good luck trying to walk with those eyes.
Well, I would never would. I stopped. Well, you made a hard rule for myself. At 38 years old, I made a hard rule for myself. No more walking while you eat. You sit and eat.
You can take a burrito in a foil and unwrap it and eat it any way you want. It's almost like a banana. Like red sauce on a plate.
You got a pair on you.
You don't think it's...
When I eat a burrito, I am not walking freely and eating a burrito. I am not sitting lazily on the couch eating a burrito. I am over a dish with it. Your shit is falling out of it the entire time. And I don't want to get... If you want to spill stuff on your shirt, you can. How lazy are you? You're walking and eating a burrito.
Isn't that... Wouldn't be sitting and eating...
How much multitasking do you need to do with your food? Sit and eat your food. I don't understand.
Do you think that walking while a burrito is multitasking?
I find walking and eating to be an issue.
Good luck trying to walk with those eyes.
Well, I would never would. Well, you made a hard rule for yourself. At 38 years old, I made a hard rule for myself. No more walking while you eat. You sit and eat.
You can take a burrito in a foil and unwrap it and eat it any way you want. It's almost like a banana. Like red sauce on a plate.
You got a pair on you.
You don't think it's...
When I eat a burrito, I am not walking freely and eating a burrito.
But it was an incredible game. It was 2015 NFC Divisional Round, Packers versus the Cardinals. All right, with my third pick, we're going back to trick plays. I'm going to take the Music City Miracle. At number 5, I have Patrick. 13 seconds is too much, Mahomes. This was in last year's playoff against the Bills. Maybe the craziest game of all time. Into round number 4, with the first pick, I'm just taking the 2017 Jaguars. But something about the 2017 Jaguars team was just so much fun to watch. My fourth pick, I'm taking Malcolm Butler's goal line interception. Yeah, I wanted that one. Sorry about it. I'm going to take the Minneapolis Miracle. I hated watching it. It made me really upset as a Packers fan. But I had to think about it as an all-time perspective from perspectives that aren't quite me as a Packers fan, you know? And I imagine for the city of Minnesota, it was electric. Did you say the city of Minnesota? Minneapolis. This one really hurts me. It really does. But it was an incredible game. It was 2015 NFC Divisional Round, Packers versus the Cardinals. With my third pick, we're going back to trick plays. I'm going to take the Music City Miracle. At number 5, I have Patrick. 13 seconds is too much, Mahomes. This was in last year's playoff. Maybe the craziest game of all time. Into round number 4 with the first pick. I'm just taking the 2017 Jaguars. There's something about the 2017 Jaguars team. I'm just a big toasty cinnamon bun. I never want to leave this bed. Uh-oh. Gotta take a whiz. Think, man, think. Think. I better get up. I'm just a big toasty cinnamon bun. I never want to leave this bed. Uh-oh. Gotta take a whiz. Think, man, think. Think. I better get up. I'm just a big toasty cinnamon bun. I never want to leave this bed. Uh-oh. Gotta take a whiz. Think, man, think. Think. I better get up. I'm just a big toasty cinnamon bun. I never want to leave this bed.
I liked it better when my car had sound, cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit inside. My stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hey, your radio. I liked it better when my car had sound, cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit inside. My stereo, it beats for you, so listen close.
Come through with a good throw to the window. That doesn't look too shabby. That looks pretty familiar. Looks like 73. Cordell Stewart had a hard time getting that first ball in the grid to make it count so he can let the second one go. This year, he finally gets it in play. Powerball worries about this competition, the long distance throw. He gets everything into it. Beautiful throw, yeah. Jim's excited. Doesn't excite anybody else. He doesn't take it too seriously. He's looking for at least 74 yards to grab the lead. That one looks good. Got a lot of spin on it. And it is long. He may have his 74. 74 yards right far. One of those three is going to come through with a good throw to win it.
Me at the gym. When you turn on a Tesla, there's something, I think Tesla's shit, right? It's a surveillance car. That shit's 100%. They're a data company. Elon Musk is like Lex Luthor. He wants to implant a chip in your brain. He owns the internet, the satellites on the internet. He owns your car. He owns your Wi-Fi. Now he owns your social media platform. And he owns the AI. And he owns the information that's going to feed the AI. At any moment, they can blackmail the dude for doing something that he wasn't supposed to do. Look up a Tesla right now. There's this thing that happens, which is when the car kind of has the cameras that record if anybody comes up to the car. That's what happens. It's like a prevention security mechanism. You need to look at the dashboard, and you know what the dashboard looks like as the line crossing through it with the little red eye? It looks like the evil character from WALL-E, which is literally the circle all the way down with the fucking line. I'm like, okay, the fuck is it? Is this a Matrix coincidence? When you turn on a Tesla, there's something, I think Tesla's shit, right? It's a surveillance car. That shit's 100%. They're a data company. Elon Musk is like Lex Luthor. He wants to implant a chip in your brain. He owns the internet, the satellites on the internet. He owns your car. He owns your Wi-Fi. Now he owns your social media platform. And he owns the AI. And he owns the information that's going to feed the AI. At any moment, they can blackmail the dude for doing something that he wasn't supposed to do. Look up a Tesla right now. There's this thing that happens, which is when the car kind of has the cameras that record if anybody comes up to the car. That's what happens. It's like a prevention security mechanism. You need to look at the dashboard, and you know what the dashboard looks like as the line crossing through it with the little red eye? It looks like a character from WALL-E, which is literally the circle.
Peanut, the horse is here.
Oh, yeah.
It's so creepy the way it just stares like that. Why doesn't it do something?
Ew! Hey, you want a sugar cube, horsey? Call Brian Dance.
Peanut, the horse is here.
Oh, yeah.
It's so creepy the way it just stands like that. Why doesn't it do something?
Would love to tag team with my husband. I want to like press my husband and throw him onto somebody. Oh, who would you throw him at? So I would love to go up against, of course, Beth Phoenix and Edge, Miz and Maurice, but those are like my top two. Those are like my, because of course everybody knows that Beth Phoenix is like my dream match of any legend. So love to tag team with my husband. I want to
Did it, y'all? I ran around the whole sun. Yeah, y'all need to keep up.
Well, I still got about 3,000 more days to go.
Nobody say my friend. I wasn't. Yes, you was. You was about to say fat ass. No, I wasn't. You was definitely about to call me a fat ass. Whatever. And I'm not a fat ass, but my ass is fat. I'm almost there. At least he gonna be done before you live too. I like to take my time with things, you know? Slow strokes. Yeah, you see how I'm slowly thrusting against this revolution. Them two next man's talking about me, but y'all need to be worried about Pluto. Leave that baby alone. You know how he is. Go, Pluto. Yeah, go, Pluto. You better revolve around that sun. You better. I'm so proud of him, y'all. He got 79,256 days to go. Did it, y'all? I ran around the whole sun. Yeah, y'all need to keep up.
Well, I still got about 3,000 more days to go.
Nobody say my friend. I wasn't. Yes, you was. You was about to say fat ass. No, I wasn't. You was definitely about to call me a fat ass. Whatever. And I'm not a fat ass, but my ass is fat. I'm almost there. At least he gonna be done before you live too. I like to take my time with things, you know? Slow strokes. Yeah, you see how I'm slowly thrusting against this revolution. Them two next man's talking about.
People that like new concepts and people that take risks and things, and then there's people that don't just because they don't. It's a sport to some, and it's a show to others. But I think the beautiful thing about wrestling, this industry, is that there's something for everyone. I always kind of prided myself on the fact that I've been willing to take risks and do things that no one's ever done, because in my opinion, if you're not willing to do that, then what are you doing here? It's about making a legacy for me, and I would do pretty much anything, especially if no one's ever done it before, because I know that people will notice it, and it's fun for me.
One of the biggest missions for AEW from the start is to build our own stars. That's how you make a company popular. And we've done a great job. Tony Khan, this is what he does. Puts together rosters. And I know some people are like, oh, there's always so many faces on Dynamite. That's because we want people to be familiar with who these guys and girls are. Even if they just appear for a second. Some of them will be main eventers. Some of them will be middle. But everybody who's signed here is here to be a star. We don't sign people just to sign them. It kind of harkens back to when I first started WWE in '99, when everybody had something.
How much?
excellent each other. Touchdown passes in Vegas before. You've been on fire. Have you ever been that hot in Las Vegas?
Not that hot. It's probably why I'm going somewhere else.
Bro, you've thrown touchdown passes in Vegas before. You've been on fire. Have you ever been that hot in Las Vegas?
Not that hot. It's probably why I'm going somewhere else.
Bro, you've thrown touchdown passes in
Holy fucking shit, chat. We got him. What a game. I'm sorry, chat. My controller, my headset died, rather. So I was AFK while I let my controller charge. No, not my controller. My fucking headset. God, can I get the terminology right? God, we got 5 games to go.
Sit on you. Assertiveness lesson number 1. Tell him to get off.
Excuse me, sir. You're sitting on my body, which is also my face.
No, be assertive. Not insertive. SpongeBob, you missed your chance. You've got to be aggressive to get the things you want. You're too soft. Don't say it!
Snow bunnies, but I'll take a dip if I was you.
I know, Makai, can I say something?
What?
Is she,
No! A what?
You know.
Autobots, roll out!
Kai, chill out. Kai?
Hey, I don't even do snow bunnies, but I'll take a dip if I was you.
I know, Makai, can I say something?
What?
Is she,
No! A what?
You know.
Autobots, roll out!
Kai, chill out, bro. No.
I'd like to fuck you.
Well...
Bitch. Slut.
You take!
Mommy? Fuck off! This delectable pussy is your mother? This dirty conniving bastard is your slut!
Wow, we couldn't make tackles. This is a different one. What the fuck?
Armando, do you have the rent? We're trying, Senor Griffin, but the land, she gives us nothing. There is no sunlight.
It's been 2 months, Armando. You're putting me in a real awkward position here.
Oh, please, Senor Griffin, just 1 more week. I will pay you double.
Perhaps we can work out another arrangement.
Oh, please, Senor, not my beloved.
Armando, it is for the children. Dios mío.
Yeah.
It was only 59 cents for the ice cream.
Oh, that's okay. I gotta have more money than I know what to do with right now.
Cool neighbors asked for a show and grabbed all the kids to watch. Lame neighbors called the cops. Cool neighbors said, "Get out of here. We'll take the heat." What a warm neighborhood welcome.
The XPS 13 Plus is the latest and most...
goodness. At the same time that somebody was running in. Look at that double. Look at that double title entrance, Macho. Oh my God.
Let me.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser powers through tough messes, so it makes it look like I spent hours cleaning. No, I didn't.
It makes my running shoes look like new. It's amazing.
It's so good. It makes it look like I have magical powers.
Magic Eraser and sheets make cleaning look easy.
Madden 19 was and is the worst Madden game ever released. Madden 20 and 21 were also pretty bad. Who knows what Madden 22 will bring? And yes, I did say Madden 13 and Madden 06 on the Xbox 360 were worse in my top 5 worst Madden games video. But my opinion has changed as time has gone on. You see, Madden 19 was simply nothing new, yet at the same time it was a huge regression. I had previously thought that Madden 13 was worse because 13 was the game that killed the series and set the future titles up with a terrible foundation. But at least gameplay wasn't the worst thing ever. It had a little bit of physics to it, and it was an improvement over Madden 12. Madden 06 on 360 was really bad, but honestly, in my opinion, 19 takes the cake. This game was booty cheeks, or as the kids like to say, Madden 19 was kind of sus. It was not based. It's kind of funny how we have really heated debates on which Madden games are the worst. EA has released so many bad Madden games, and all of the Madden games from the past decade have been terrible. Perhaps you hate another Madden game more than 19, and that's fine. So even if you disagree with the title of this video, I think most of us can agree
We're back in the game,
that
baby.
Madden 19 was, at the very least, a bad game. This game actually had a significant impact on me personally. Let's go back to 2018. I didn't actually own a console. I had sold my PS4 to build a gaming PC. I hadn't really played any Madden games since 08, since EA had stopped making Madden PC ports. I was accustomed to 08, as well as ESPN NFL 2K5 and All Pro Football 2K8. Those were my games growing up. I saw that EA was planning to bring Madden 19 to the PC version, and I actually got hyped. I started looking at screenshots, trailers, etc., and I was really excited. The graphics looked epic, and coming from Madden 08, I could barely even imagine what a modern Madden game would look like. The franchise mode must be 10 times better, create a team must be so much more in-depth, superstar mode must be like NBA 2K My Career, but maybe even better, and the gameplay should blow 2K football games away, considering the latest one was over 10 years old at that point. I didn't actually buy the game, I instead got a 1-month subscription to a service called Origin Access Premier, which gave me the Hall of Fame edition. The Hall of Fame edition. There must be some crazy epic game modes in there, full of stuff like Madden moments, historic teams and rosters, and more. When I booted up and started playing the game, let's just say I was underwhelmed. Not only was franchise mode incredibly bare bones to the point where it made Madden 08 look like Madden 35, there was nothing else to do in the game. There was no superstar or career mode, just a weird long-shot sequel with barely any gameplay. The actual gameplay was super weird, where players ran slow, everything felt so scripted, and I would see the same animations 400 times in a row. And the only thing going for the Hall of Fame edition was Ultimate Team packs. That game mode was new to me, so I checked it out, only to pretty easily see that it was a cash grab, simply meant to mimic the freemium mobile game template, in a $60 AAA game. This was the Soft Drink TV origin story. I had played an old-ass game my entire life up to this point. I was 18 at the time of Madden 19's release. And it turns out that game, Madden 08 on the Nintendo GameCube, was better than Madden 19 in every way. I was furious. I then started acquiring all the Madden games I missed out on, bought a PS4 game, went through each game, and realized a horrible truth. Starting with Madden 13, EA removed everything good about Madden games, and starting with Madden 18, gameplay was completely ruined. And somehow, Madden 19's gameplay was even worse. The craziest part was that I had actually been researching the game online, I was watching all of the Madden YouTubers. They were all hyping up Madden 19 to be this great game. I felt manipulated by the EA Game Changers. I had read reviews online. All the major publications called this the best Madden yet. I believe I was not alone in experiencing such a shock. At least I hope so. I felt completely ripped off. And knowing that EA had the exclusive NFL license, meaning no other company could compete or even make their own NFL game, I was angry. This was the biggest scam in video games I had ever seen, yet it got no attention. Ryan Moody and Angry Joe were literally the only significant YouTubers I could find talking about it. And to this day, they basically still are. It's kind of crazy. Despite me experiencing this, when I started making content, I was met by a lot of criticism from other YouTubers and streamers for being too negative. I started making videos myself, simply trying to show the world what I had discovered, and basically try and expose EA and help people make a better purchasing decision. And I was getting blocked on Twitter by Madden YouTubers. The ones I followed didn't follow me back, and I was looked at as an annoyance, and to this day, I still am. It's really kind of bizarre. So knowing all of that, you can see why I hate Madden 19. But at the same time, my hatred for the game and EA is what led to my channel kicking off, which is pretty cool. However, and some people may not believe me here,
Alright, chat.
I would trade it all for a good NFL video game. I didn't start making videos to make money. I started making videos to see if anyone else out there could see what I was seeing. I felt like I was going crazy. This brand new
to do before WrestleMania. I'm very, very torn by this decision. I've stepped in the ring with Bianca many times, and I absolutely love every second in the ring with her. I think that we bring out a side of each other that not many people see, and we really take each other to the absolute limit. But then again, it's the same with Charlotte. She also holds the SmackDown Women's Championship, so if I were to choose her, I can not only beat her for the first time ever in a singles match, which is something that I really, really want to do, but I also become a Grand Slam champion if I do. I've got Bianca, someone who I've come up in NXT with, and I have a lot to prove because she's beaten me a lot of the time, and I've beaten her, and we really want to prove to see who the EST of really is. But then I have someone like Charlotte, who I've stepped in the ring with at WrestleMania before, and I lost my championship too, but I won my redemption at the same time. So I'm not sure where I'm going to go yet, but I've got a lot of things to do. I'm going to have a...
My dog stepped on a bee.
Should have been me! You think you know me? You can't fool me!
Swing top. My dog stepped on a bee.
Should have been me! You think you know me? You can't fool me! Acknowledge me.
You think you know me? My dog stepped on a bee.
Sweethearts, Pat.
Yeah.
You get him?
Yeah.
Glasses off.
Glasses off. The gentleman giving me a haircut is the world's oldest barber. How old are you?
107. I'll be in March. I'll be 108.
Anthony Mancinelli was 96 when the Guinness World Records named him the oldest working barber. That was 11 years ago. He's still at it, full time. How many days a week do you work?
5 days.
You work 5 days a week?
Yeah.
How many what hours?
Oh, it's 8 hours a day.
Take it back to the place where you know it all began. We can be anything we want to be. You can tell by the noise the boys are back again. Together making history. It's time to show how to be a superhero. Will Smith will be the hero. We're the best, no doubt. Doing it like we used to do. This is our time. Our time! Boys are back, gonna do it again. Wake up the neighborhood. Boys are back. The boys are back. Climbing up the walls anytime you want. Word is out, the boys are back. Take it back.
Well received. AAA $60 game was complete garbage. 10 times worse than one over 10 years older, and barely anyone was talking about it. So let's take a look at the game. Upon booting up Madden 19, you are met with a few game modes. If you play Madden 18, you'll notice that they are exactly the same. Nothing new is added to Madden 19. Long Shot was replaced with Long Shot Homecoming. And while Long Shot wasn't even good in 18, this made it look like a cinematic masterpiece. Not only was the story and acting awful in Madden 19's sequel, there was barely any interaction. It was mostly things like button mashing or pressing X when the game tells you to. There was barely any gameplay. It was a complete waste of time. Franchise mode was identical to Madden 18, except for some tiny cosmetic changes. The only significant improvement was the addition of user-created draft classes. The funny thing is, that feature had been in NBA 2K titles for years at that point, even since the last generation of consoles. And in older Madden games, you could import classes from your NCAA games, which technically was the same thing, just with some extra steps. The player upgrade system was simplified, and yeah, that was it. This is why I made that Fall of Madden video, showing everyone how many features used to be in Madden franchise mode that were now gone. There were a lot. There are still over 80. There was no career mode. In NBA 2K games, my career was huge. In Madden, you were out of luck. You could play franchise mode as a player, but you didn't get drafted or anything. You legit just picked a team and played for them. It was franchise mode with a player-locked camera. That's not a career mode, although at the time I got into some arguments with Madden defenders online claiming that it was actually better than 2K's My Career. There was Ultimate Team, a game mode that anyone with eyes would agree is a cash grab and not worth touching. Lastly, there was Exhibition, which included Play Now and Play Now Online. That was it. That was the game. Surely, if depth wasn't a consideration, gameplay must have been the primary focus, right? Well, it probably was, but EA did a terrible job with it. Real player motion, which eventually became more of a meme, was the main selling point for this game. Now players moved realistically, at least according to EA. What that really meant was that everything was super slowed down, as if you were running in mud. You couldn't even hold down sprint when running. You had to time it. The game was ruled by animation. No one actually liked Madden 19's gameplay. Even the Madden streamers today who love to defend the game hated Madden 19's gameplay. It was slow enough that people who wanted an arcade-style game felt like it was too realistic, but it wasn't even close to being realistic, so nobody was happy. What I really noticed about the gameplay at the time was how restrictive it felt. If you ran a play against a certain defense, you get the exact same result over and over. There was no... organic play development. For example, one of my friends ran a two-play offense, depending on if the defense was in man or zone coverage, and would throw 14 touchdowns a game, and broke the game's touchdown and reception counter, since it would stop counting after 255. As someone who played a ton of NFL 2K5 and All Pro Football 2K8, this was annoying. In those games, you could run the same offensive play against the same defensive play over and over, and every play would have a different result. In Madden 19, and every Madden since, it felt like I could predict each play before the snap. As you come near a defender, you can already guess the exact tackle animation based on how he's facing you. If a strip animation starts, you can do nothing but watch for 3 seconds, knowing the entire time you were going to fumble. It got old really fast, because after playing a few games of Madden 19, you had already seen everything the game could do. This was a big surprise to me, coming from games from over 10 years ago that didn't have this problem. Player movement felt so off. It was as if EA was trying to cater the game towards the sim crowd, but didn't actually understand what the sim crowd wanted. Which was weird, because at the time, EA had the Game Changer program going and invited a ton of creators to their studio. But instead of taking any of their feedback seriously, it seems like they just used the platforms of these creators as a marketing tool. After realizing that, I told myself I would never be an EA Game Changer or do sponsored content for them. Of course, at the time I barely had any subscribers, so I doubt they would have been interested anyway. Well, the game definitely sounds underwhelming, right? But hey, at the very least, they could have made it stable, right? No, this game was a bug-ridden mess. The number of glitches in this game was actually mind-blowing. Look at this. What kind of AAA title can get away with all of this and get good critical reviews? And how come the few people that called it out were looked at as bad guys in the community? Now, that's not to say that you couldn't have any fun with the game. I did end up buying the game around Christmas time on sale for $20 after I had repurchased a PS4 so I could play something with my friends. By the way, to this day, I have never bought a Madden title at full price at launch. So the comments telling me to stop buying the game, they don't make any sense. This was before I had started my channel. My friends and I had some good memories playing franchise together, but that had nothing to do with the game. The memories mostly came from us playing together. We all knew the game was booted. And that brings me to an important point I've been wanting to make. If you enjoy a game, that's okay. If you actually like modern Madden games, good for you. I can only speak for myself, but I often see creators who don't like me, or random people online who mention me, throw me into this group of people who attack people who enjoy the game. I have literally never done that. I simply want a better game myself. And the only people I have an issue with are people trying to silence me or EA themselves. That is it. If you, the current viewer, actually kind of liked Madden 19 or 20 or 21, that's great. I envy you. I would love to be able to enjoy a modern NFL game. You don't need to feel bad or change your opinion or think I'm attacking you. And I wish this sentiment was implied. I didn't have to say it. But again, like I mentioned, me criticizing a billion-dollar company makes me the bad guy in the community. Booty can relate to me right there. My point is that I personally think Madden 19 was a terrible game. It was a bare-bones, unplayable mess, just like the Madden games that followed it. While I do think Madden 21 was a step forward, and Madden 22 likely will be as well, the bar below that really doesn't mean much. While Madden 19 may have been the low point, still in the low point. Sports video games are universally underwhelming today, and EAs are consistent. This is not a good time to be a sports fan who likes video games, but at least you can go back and play older titles, right? And again, all of this is just my opinion, obviously. Stay tuned for lots of uploads this month. With Madden 22 dropping, not only will I review that game honestly, but I wanted to make some more videos on previous Madden titles and the history of the series. If that bothers you, feel free to suck my nuts. Thanks for watching.
Just between us, you know what's better than mopping? Anything. My sweet system wet jet, and it's awesome.
It's 1 a.m.
All-in-one that absorbs dirt and grime.
9 minutes. I believe on 4 games ago.
Hey, wet jet is so worth it. Love it or your money back.
At the end of the match, Reigns celebrated. Usos joined in. Jay was about to put one of them, lays. Those flowery things that the Samoans wear around their neck, they call it a lei, L-E-I, around Sami Zayn's neck. They think that he passed the test. He is now an Uso. Roman Reigns put his hand up. No. We're not done here. Ordered them to stomp away at Owens somewhere. So the Bloodline attacks Kevin Owens, and they are continuing to beat him down. And they obliged. They did. They gave Owens a one and done, a 1D. Reigns put his arm around Sami as he watched the destruction of Kevin Owens' best friend. This is fucking great. Because Roman Reigns knows Sammy has some internal feeling towards Kevin. He's going to make him suffer, right? You're with us now. Get used to it. This is how we operate. Putting his arm around Sami Zayn. Look at this, man. You're part of us now. This is what we do, man. You're in good hands. This guy don't give a fuck about you. Right? Fans are chanting, Sammy, Sammy, Sammy. He looked unconcerned. He thought that this was going way too far. Jimmy punched away at KO in the corner. Usos put a chair around KO's neck. Solo charged him with the hip attack. Pillmanized his neck.
Oh, fuck.
Nobody's coming out. Where's Adam Pearce? Was Adam Pearce. A little logic hole right there. Where's Adam Pearce? They're just letting the bloodline do whatever the fuck they want to do. So, what else do they have to prove? They beat him. He's dead. He's lifeless. Heyman gave Reigns handcuffs. Pulled out one handcuff. Pulled out two handcuffs. Reigns twirled him around. Sammy was looking on. He was very concerned. They handcuffed Owens to the top rope by both wrists. Jay super kicked him. Super kicks over and over and over and over again. This was an absolute fucking crucifixion, if I ever seen it, to anybody I've ever seen before. Absolutely vile beatdown. Reigns looked over at Sammy's room. Sammy said this was enough. Reigns kept trash talking KO. Wound up his steel chair. Gonna hit Kevin Owens. Sammy stepped in between Roman Reigns and KO. Stop. Please. No, stop. Sami Zayn got in the way of Roman Reigns beating Kevin Owens with a steel chair. Roman blinked. It's done, says Sammy. This is beneath you. You're my tribal chief, but this is beneath you. It's okay. It's enough. You're better than that. It doesn't need to go any further. He's done, says Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn wanted to be the voice of reason.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Against Roman Reigns, who has obvious anger problems, and admitted that to Sammy. This is your moment, says Roman Reigns. He hands him the chair. Sami Zayn has the chair now, and Roman Reigns hands Sami Zayn the chair. He insisted to take the chair. Reigns says he doesn't care about him. He doesn't care about you. Kevin Owens never cared about you. He's been an anchor to you since day one. He said he loves him. I love you, says Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn. He said, I love you. You're a part of us now. I gave you everything. This is your ring. This is your world. You want to go do that jackass shit? Go ahead. But this is us. This is yours. Look at what I've given you, says Roman Reigns. Pull the trigger. Sammy couldn't do it. Sammy wound the chair up. Roman is walking by Kevin Owens. Sami Zayn walks a little behind Roman. He starts winding up the chair. Reigns starts face palming Sammy because he doesn't want to do it. Do it. Do it. This is my life. Do you think this is a game? This is my life. This is my whole life. So it's yelling at Sammy. Roman Reigns turned his back. Sami Zayn took the first opportunity to hit Roman Reigns in the back with the chair, the same way that Seth Rollins hit Roman Reigns in the back of the chair when he broke the Shield up. Dean Ambrose, I remember that look on Dean Ambrose's face. That was the face that I gave. That was the face that you probably gave when you watched this segment unfold. Shocking. Sami Zayn hit Roman Reigns in the back with the steel chair, and fans fucking popped. Sammy dropped the chair. He dropped the chair, and I'm gonna have to go back and watch this again. This is where I said it was very familiar to what happened with The Walking Dead when Negan took Lucille and bashed Abraham in the head with it. When he bashed Glenn in the head with it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch this again. This is where I said it was very familiar to what happened with The Walking Dead when Negan took Lucille and bashed Abraham in the head with it. When he bashed Glenn in the head with it. This was basically Sami Zayn's Negan moment. After that, he dropped the chair because he knew what his fate was going to be. I would be lying to you if I told you I didn't start to develop some watery substance in my eyes. Because I knew what was coming. You knew Roman was going to fucking tear this man to shreds like he was a fucking lion in the wild. That's exactly what they did. Roman beat the shit out of him. Jimmy beat the shit out of him. Solo gave him a Samoan spike right to the fucking jugular. They looked over at Jay. Jay was watching. Jay looked torn. Jay didn't know what to do. Fans are chanting, Jay, Jay, Jay.
My computer.
Reigns looked over at Jay. Jimmy looked over at Jay. Jimmy got emotional. Looked at Jay. Jay walked away. Jay walked out of the ring and walked away from his family. He could not do that to Sami. I don't know where the fuck that's going and where Jay is going. I don't. Absolutely incredible. So, Jimmy walked to the back. Reigns is in the ring. He's bashing Sami with the chair over and over and over and over again. Sami is lifeless. He takes Sami by the collar of his shirt, rips his shirt. Sami's laying in the ring lifeless with his shirt ripped. Started punching away at him. The camera cut to Jay, who's in the aisleway. He made it up to the entrance tunnel. Reigns began plucking the feathers off of the lei and dropping it on Sami Zayn as if it was his funeral. Reigns walks away up the aisleway. Jimmy gets back in the ring, gives one extra super kick to Kevin Owens, and he leaves the ring with Reigns, Solo, and Heyman. And that's the way the Royal Rumble goes off the air. This was the greatest closing angle to a WWE pay-per-view since the 1997 SummerSlam with Bret the Hitman Hart and The Undertaker in New Jersey. This was absolute perfection. Whoever is in charge of this shit, whoever planned this shit out tonight, they executed it as perfectly as you could possibly execute any pro wrestling angle. Sami's destruction and Sami's fucking choice to side with his brother in life in Kevin Owens. Emotional as fuck. To see Sami Zayn do what he did, and it took the courage to do that to Roman Reigns, knowing that he knew what to expect. The emotion in Sami's decision from Sami to the audience is something that I have never felt watching a pro wrestling angle. Even more so with Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson and Sami Zayn are similar but also different. Bryan and the Yes Movement kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger because the corporation kept pushing him down, 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 down. We knew Bryan wasn't supposed to succeed, but he was succeeding anyway. Because we all looked at Bryan and we all recognized Bryan as relatable. Bryan is us. Bryan is the regular working man working the 9 to 5. We relate to Bryan, who goes to work and doesn't feel appreciated at your job. Home, you do the thing with the wife, you take care of the kids, you cook dinner, you go back to work, and you supply for your family. That's why Bryan got over so big with the Yes Movement. Now, it's the same as this, but it's also different. Sami, we've connected on an emotional level here because Sami and Kevin Owens have a real-life bond away from WWE. They are real-life best friends. So to see Sami kind of go along with the bloodline thinking that they actually cared about him, and then he was forced to make a decision and chose his best friend over the people that he thought, only to get beat up knowing exactly what was coming to him, was as emotional of an angle as I've ever seen written in WWE history. Then Jey Uso walking away, we know how Jey felt about Sami, and we knew how Jey felt about Sami, saying that he loved him and considered him a brother. He walked away and couldn't do what the rest of the family did to Sami. Where is that going to sit? This was absolutely fucking perfect. It hit on every human emotion, even more so than any other time in this angle. Now where do we go for the Elimination Chamber? Roman Reigns is holding 2 championships. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. What is the Elimination Chamber for the men going to be used for? Are we going to get Sami versus Roman in a one-on-one match? Are we not going to get a men's chamber? Are we just going to get a women's chamber in February? I don't know. But whatever happened tonight, this is one chapter closed. Sami and the Bloodline is over. Now we begin the resurrection of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in their battle against the Bloodline going into WrestleMania.
I miss.
WWE is going to have a very difficult thing to do. Is Cody Rhodes going to be the guy, or is Sami Zayn going to be the one that the fans want to see take down Roman? I don't know if WWE is going to be able to book Cody Rhodes in the same light against Roman as they would Sami.
If you don't your moisturized hands off my body wash.
With new Cascade Platinum Plus, you can load this and get this. Dare to dish differently.
Trip, you said when you founded Electronic Arts, your initial vision for the company was for it to create simulation sports games that played as realistically as possible. Do you think modern-day EA Sports lives up to that vision?
No, not really.
Yes, EA Sports has fallen off in quality. 100%. There's no doubting it.
The Madden games are so bad now, it retroactively makes me like nostalgic for the Madden games from like 5 years ago, which I didn't enjoy at the time, which were still very flawed.
They have regressed, taking certain things out of the game that were in the game before.
It's all about money. It's all about, selling these DLC, which were still very flawed.
They have regressed, taking certain things out of the game that were in the game before.
It's all about money. It's all about, selling these DLCs and selling these packs,
I mean, you see what happened with NBA Live. They continue to get shelved, and that whole market got taken over by 2K. You look at Madden, they had so many features back in the day that still aren't in the game, now.
It's like 12-year-old just grabbing his parents' credit card, just swiping away, and then just put it on the console. It's one click of a button.
It's all about money, money, money.
All people will look at for EA Sports through the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 era is how much of a fall they've had, not financially, but in goodwill and towards the community, and how much worse it could get if they really don't start to turn things around.
In 1982, Trip Hawkins, an employee of Apple at the time, started working on creating his own company, one that produces and develops computer games. For some time, Trip had been working on creating an NFL simulation computer game.
Holy shit.
Like simulations, and by that I mean any kind of a game that was trying to recreate something plausibly from a real-world adult situation. And I'm using that term kind of generously because, of course, I found the first generation of card and board games themed around sports.
We're on 1 second. Holy shit.
But some of them were doing some decent jobs of simulating some physical outcomes, and like I remember a little baseball game where it had these little
chat. If we get it, we're going for 2. I just want you to know that.
Babe Ruth circle of paper and you put it on the spinner. And
that's not picked. Oh, chat, we blew it. I couldn't find anybody. GG.
Big one for a strikeout. And so I would notice these little details about how they were designing and making these games. And I kind of realized that I could probably do it myself. And that really got kicked off later because I became a football fan and a football player. And there just simply was not a good simulation game about football. And so I decided to make one. So as a teenager, I was making my first game. And it was, a game you played with cards and charts and dice and, lookup tables and stuff. And it's still a pretty good game. I don't think a better tabletop paper football simulation game has existed here before since that game. So I really understood football. And that was just a feeling I had at that time was, I feel like I really understand this stuff, and I have a real interest in trying to do it in a way that's authentic. And so that's just sort of propelled my career direction towards wanting to make games like that could run on computers.
Originally called Amazing Software, the company eventually settled with the name Electronic Arts. Tripp and his employees chose the name because they felt that video games were an art form, and the developers, not the executives, were the artists.
I realized what the potential was and started to have a chance to work with computers in college. And, of course, one of the first things I did in my spare time on the time-sharing mini-computer.
Run up the middle. This guy's a pussy, Chad. He goes for 2. Well, everybody knows that you're a pussy because you go for 2. Look at this, chat. What a bitch. Such a pussy. Hey, what's up? Going down that fucking field. I'm making no plastics. We're gonna fucking not win more than 6 games. Huh? 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 What game? How the fuck did... I hate that fucking quad father motherfucker. How you always beat them? I quit. I can't stop that motherfucker. Oh. Nice blocking. Fuck. Just broke my headset, chat. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. I really don't want to do the Walmart here. I broke my headset. Broken. Can't fix it.